Well, hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Faye and this is Fairy Floss Creates, a channel all about crafting and cross-stitching and crochet and creativity. All the fun stuff that begins with cra. So, here we are. I have just been away for a really lovely week in Shropshire. That's where some of our family live. So we've just spent a week staying at my partner's mum and dad's house, and it's just been so nice. And they're a very creative family, so of course when I was there was a lot of time to get together with people and create, and we visited some lovely galleries. I've been to some lovely wool shops and things, and I just thought it'd be really nice to have a little catch up and a roundup about the week that I've had. So where do I begin? So first things first, we arrived on the Sunday and just put our feet up and chilled out. And on the Sunday, I decided I packed my Dimensions Christmas kit, which is, let me show you, it's coffee shop or coffee shoppy, and it's this really beautiful Dimensions kit of a little traditional old coffee shop, and I thought that's a really nice size to take with me. It took me ages to choose what to take because I wanted to take so many different things. But whilst I was there, I'm just going to take the chart off so you don't see that. I didn't do loads because I was changing my mind every 10 minutes of what to do. But I got a fair bit of this door done down here. So it is starting to come together a little bit. It's very bitty, isn't it? It's like I've started one colour, then moved on to another, then moved on to another. But things are starting to come together a bit now on this. And it is looking really nice. So this is a chart I am gonna carry on with during the month of August. Now I'm back home. I would love to get it done for this Christmas to gift it, but probably won't happen. Let's be honest, hands down. Let's be honest. So that was lovely, and then I worked on that about 2 or 3 nights while I was there. But then on the Monday morning, we decided that we were going to make a start on some bunting for mine and Luke's wedding next summer. So Luke's mum has got the best pile of colourful clothes and things that she was getting rid of. So we did each other a favour. She let me choose some really beautiful materials to use as bunting, and I helped her to cut everything up to turn into scraps as well, so that she's got loads of scraps for her collage and her art stuff. And I'm just going to pop a little picture up of the bunting that we put together. We've not actually attached it to any ribbon or anything yet, but we're just cutting out the triangles, and we're cutting them out quite roughly so that we can get a proper cutter and do them properly eventually. We've got 12 months for this, it's fine, don't worry. And yeah, so they're the colours. So as you can see, it's going to be a very colourful wedding now. So it's none of this traditional stuff. And then I also was lucky enough that she said, oh, just help yourself to some of my scraps. So I did. I got this really nice bag full of, I hope these are, yeah, they are. Lots of gorgeous fabrics in really fun colours. Look at that. Like the fun I can have with this. It's like proper retro stuff, some of it as well. So yeah, I am going to be creating lots of nice things with these scraps. I'm not sure what yet, but that's the nice thing about having a stash, isn't it? You're not too sure what you're going to do until you go through it all and have a rummage, and it's like a treasure trove. So yeah, we started making some bunting, which is very exciting. There might be a few wedding craft videos on the way at some point. And then what else did we do? On the Tuesday, we went into town to pick up some bits and pieces because I decided I wanted to start learning how to crochet some amigurumi. Well, I don't know if this is actually amigurumi, but it's like structured crochet rather than garments and things. So I found this pattern for this really cool bunting, and I had all the colours with me apart from the white, so I had to go and buy some white, and these are my colours here in the bag. And I managed to teach myself how to make the leaves. Here's one of them. So they're not, oh, that does not come up well at all on here. They are not perfect by any means. They all look a little bit different. They come in many shapes and sizes. But I'm really proud of myself for following a pattern from a magazine, not watching any YouTubes, and I managed to make 9 green leaves, and then managed to follow the pattern for the flowers and make some teeny little daisies to go on the bunting as well. So I've managed to make 4 of those, and they all look like quite respectable, to be honest. I'm really happy with my new skill and figuring out how to do those. I love these little flowers. They're quite quick to make as well. So I think I am going to be making quite a few in different colours as well. So yeah, they're my 4 little flowers. So my next mission is to make the strawberries. So now I'm back home, that might be on my agenda to make some strawberries. So that was my other little project. And then where else did we go? Why can I not remember where? Oh, I do remember. On the Wednesday, we went to a art gallery called the Logan Gallery, and it's all based around this artist called Andrew Logan, who is quite big. He does this alternate Miss Universe competition, and it's all really quite funky and really good fun. So I'm going to share some pictures of some of the stuff he does. And it was a really, really interesting studio to visit. It's so flamboyant, so eccentric and out of this world. Look him up if you don't know him already. And he's got his own studio, and I think they told us it's the only art gallery dedicated to a living artist in the UK, and this is in near Welshpool, which is on the border of Wales and England. And yeah, it was a beautiful place to go, really, really lovely, in this little village down by a little stream. And yeah, we had a really lovely time there, so I've shared a few pictures. And then whilst we were in Welshpool, we returned to a really cool wool shop that I've been to before called the Purple Goat. And I think, or is it called the Funky Purple Goat? I'll look it up and put it in the comments below. And decided I was going to buy a chunkier crochet hook. So this is a size 10. And then I got some chunky wool to go with it. So this is, what's it called? Let me see. It's Stylecraft Merry-Go-Round in the colour of Cocktail. And when it's a super chunky wool, it says. It needs a 10mm, which I've got. And when it stitches up, it looks like that. So I am literally going to just have a go with this wool and make a granny square out of it. Because I just want to have a go with it. It looks really good fun to use. So that was my purchase that day. And whilst I'm here, I'm just going to roll back in time a bit and just show you. The day before we went to Shrewsbury, we also went, I went with my mum and dad. My mum and dad had come down for a couple of days, and they took us to this place in North London called Cruise Hill. And Cruise Hill is like the golden mile of garden centres. If you've ever been there, it's like it's such a weird but interesting place. It's just one big main road, and it's just like you drive out of one garden centre, then you're in the next one, the next one, the next one. But there's also this little complex of really fun shops, like crystal shops, and there's a wild bird feed shop, and I think it's just a bird pet shop actually. There's a craft shop. There's a couple of little mini clothing and sort of shabby chic shops, and then there was a place called Jane's Woolworks, and it's not open every day. She's definitely open on a Saturday, but I think she does Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. I can't quite remember. But whilst I was there, she had some lovely wools as well. So I picked up two um two balls of this, which is Party Glitz in bling, because I just thought it was really funky and it'll make a really nice scarf. So I've got two of those, and then I also fancied trying out some chunky wool from her as well, and I got this it's called Yummy. It's a King Cole one, Tutti Frutti, and it's really soft. It's like baby soft. So I might have a go at just crocheting a little blanket or just a little cover or something with that. So yeah, I've got some experimental wool going on at the moment, because I really would like to try out some new styles of crochet and different styles of wool and whatnot. So there we go. So that was back in time, and now we're going back forward in time. So on the Thursday, that was an exciting day, and I've made a whole video about this day because we went to the Festival of Quilts, and that's in Birmingham, and I went there on the train in the morning, and then Luke's mum and auntie came and joined me in the afternoon and then took me home. So whilst I was there, I picked up a pattern from Kate Sparkley's, which is the Ink Circles Reflections of Amsterdam, which is super cute. It's got loads of little bags on it and houses on it and windmills and other little Amsterdam-y things. So me and Luke went to Amsterdam about, 4 or 5 years ago, pre-pan anyway. And so I made a really lovely little start on this. And there's the first little mandala, all complete and done. So that was lovely. That was a really nice trip out. And I also went on a little course there and made this really cute little mini quilt. And most definitely with these scraps that I've got here, you'll be seeing a lot more of these lovely little mini quilts from me, I'm sure. So that was Thursday. Then we came home and had a chippy tea because it was quite late by the time we got back. And then on the Friday, this was a very exciting day, we went over to Stoke-on-Trent, which is about 30 miles away or so from Shrewsbury, and we went to the Emma Bridgewater factory. So it was a bit of a last minute decision, so we weren't able to book on the tour or the pottery workshops or anything, so we just went really to have a little look around, scope the place out, and go to the shop. So there's the main shop, and then there is a factory shop as well where they have all the seconds, and I haven't got anything here to show you, but I'm going to put some pictures in of the things that I bought, just because we were travelling by train and I couldn't get it all back down south without probably smashing it all. So it's staying up north until it gets transported down in someone's car to us. But yeah, we bought some really lovely little bargains there in the factory shop. The seconds are actually like not even that bad. They've just got maybe a little bit of a scuff on them, or it's just not printed out as clearly as it should do, but they still look like Emma Bridgewater and they're still absolutely fine. So yeah, I bought some really lovely things from there, and we're definitely going to go back and do the whole pottery class experience and have a tour of the factory. It would be so exciting and a nice thing to do. And then after that, we went to the Potteries Museum, an art gallery, which is also in Stoke-on-Trent town centre. I think I did say Stoke right before. Yeah, it's in Stoke-on-Trent. And oh wow, the pot, that is a definite must see. If you live anywhere near Stoke-on-Trent, you must go and visit that museum. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's got just so many lovely things going on in it. So we went to the art gallery has it's got some Lowry in it. It's got some. I think it's got. Did it have a Hockney? I was just making that up. I can't remember. Really beautiful paintings, anyway. But then their collection of ceramics, knowing that the history of Stoke-on-Trent and I think Stafford as well, the Midlands is known for its pots and its pottery. Luke's mum is a ceramicist. That was her job years ago, and she still like creates now. Luke's auntie creates. They're a whole family of potters and sculpturists and whatnot. So, and I love looking at that kind of thing as well. And I'm going to share some pictures alongside while I'm talking. But you'll see there's just so many amazing different things there. It was just wonderful. It just really, really was a great day out. It's huge. It took we only had about 2 hours on our parking ticket, and we probably I could have spent a whole day there just like sketching some of the pots and like spending more time observing some of them. So yeah, it's a really great day out. I definitely recommend you go down to the Pottery Museum in Stoke-on-Trent. So there we go. That was Friday. Then Saturday, we went over to Oswestry and we visited a couple of galleries there. So there's 2 galleries in Oswestry. One is called The Cube, and unfortunately when we got there, there was an art display on, but they decided to take it down halfway through the morning of the last day of the art exhibition, which was a bit disappointing really, because if it's scheduled to be on till a certain time, you'd expect to still see the paintings up on the wall. So we didn't spend very long there. But then we went over to another gallery called the Willows Gallery, and there was an amazing Stitch by Stitch exhibition of all fabric artists, which is so up my street. And it was amazing. It was so interesting. There's so many different things going on there. So I'm going to share some more pictures of that as I'm talking to you about it. And there are some pictures on my Instagram as well if you want to have a look at that as well. But what a good exhibition. So that is actually on until the 19th of August. So if you are from that way, if you do live anywhere near Oswestry, which is on the Welsh-English border, then definitely go and visit. It's well worth it. I got to meet a brilliant fabric artist called Alison Holt, who makes the most beautiful machine embroidery. Now I have got her book somewhere. Hang on. Oh, it's in the other room, and I've locked the cat out for many reasons. So yeah, I've got a book and I got it signed as well. I'll take a picture and pop that up. And that was lovely. It was really, really nice exhibition. Great to meet another artist, and yeah, and then have a look around Oswestry as well. That's also got a lovely wool shop called You and Ply. It's quite an upmarket wool shop. I've bought some lovely, lovely things there in the past. And yeah, there's lots of really nice little creative places in Oswestry. It's a lovely place. And then on the Sunday, which was our last day, but we managed to pack a lot in the week, we went on a little car boot sale hunt in the morning, didn't pick anything up, and then we went to the Shrewsbury Museum and Art Gallery, which is right in Shrewsbury Town Centre by the Market Square. And there was actually a really good exhibition on there where they had some Dali on show. There was a few Salvador Dalis, there was a Damien Hirst, and lots of other interesting paintings as well. So we've had such a cultural, exciting week of art and needlework and embroidery. I think that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 7 art galleries in 1 week we've been to in some way or another. And so to me, that is a definite successful week away. So yeah, Shrewsbury is a lovely, lovely place to go. Maybe when I go next year, I'll do some filming around Shrewsbury and take you on a little tour with me, and then I can show you all the good places to go. But I hope you enjoyed my little crafty catch up there about my week away. I know I said I was going to do some vlogs and things this holiday, but I've just not really got round to it. Like, my first week was just really busy, but it was also sort of decompressing after a whole year at school as well. So instead, I'm just going to do little weekly catch-ups and roundups about some of the places that I've been and I'm going. So this coming weekend, I'm off to Luxembourg for 4 days with Luke. So I am probably going to do a little bit of filming when I'm there of just the scenery. We're taking sketching things, so hopefully we'll get some sketching done. So I'll pop on again next week and catch up with you about our little trip to Luxembourg. But until then, please like this video and subscribe. If you have any family members or any friends that you think might enjoy watching this channel and seeing all the crafty stuff I get up to, whether it's my stitching or my more arty videos or my just chatty videos like this one, then please let them know, and please let them come and subscribe to me, because you know, every little helps. And yeah, thank you for watching and being here with me today. Have a lovely week, whatever you're up to. If you're also on your summer holidays, if you're a schoolie like me and it's the middle of your summer holidays right now, then let's hope this weather gets a bit better. It's not been great so far, but until then, keep smiling, keep stitching, be creative, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.